St Giles Trust is an organisation that supports people with multiple needs into employment. The types of clients that we see are those coming out of prison, so ex-offenders, people who may be homeless and need support with housing, and also people that have substance misuse. So our work is geared around supporting these guys in order to change their situations and ensure a brighter future.
When I got released from custody, I felt like I needed some help and guidance to get some work. I was filled with fear because I'm just thinking, well, I've been to prison 16 times. My last sentence was life from imprisonment, so who's going to want to employ me? When I come to St Giles Trust, I met this worker, and when I told him about my CV of peer support and apprenticeship, he just took all the fear out and he said, you'll have no trouble getting a job. And I was like, oh. I was waiting for him to agree with me and like jump in my little boat, which was full of self-pity, but he didn't. He just kicked me to shore, and I've been all right since.
Gaining employment is part of the stepping stone in turning lives around, and my client in particular was released from custody after 10 years. After 4 weeks of being supported by us, he was able to gain employment as a stonemason.
I was introduced to St Giles Trust the day after I was released from prison by my key worker at the hostel that I'm living at. I literally came out of prison with just my prison clothes. I had nothing, no support from anyone, so with St Giles I got a bit of funding for clothing. They've helped me with my CV. I needed a CSCS card, which allows me to get onto building sites to work. I had to do a health and safety test. They paid for that, and through them I'm now working back in my trade. I'm getting myself back to normality.
Through a relationship breakdown, I started self-medicating on using heroin and cocaine, and I thought my career was over. It was only through having come in contact with my line manager at the moment, Brendan, who gave me an opportunity to start working here. I'm a volunteer peer advisor, and I've been here ever since.
They prepared me for work. They helped me get some ID. I also felt that I needed to get some qualifications. So they offered me a course and they gave me plenty of interview skills. I got some positive feedback because I got to learn about where I needed to improve.
Our services are tailored directly to individual clients. Clients are paired with a caseworker, and it's the caseworker's duty to make an action plan for that client and then support them along that journey.
I'm a group facilitator now, and I work with a wide range of people who have had substance misuse issues. We help people to understand their thoughts and their feelings and helping build people's confidence.
The fact that I've got a history of offending means I can understand what people and the challenges people face, and by disclosing that information to clients, it puts them more at ease as well, because they can see that you're working, you know, they look up to you, and that can be them one day. It's a powerful tool.
Yeah, I enjoy my job. Well, I've been doing it for 25 years, so I've got to be enjoying it if I didn't do it for that long.
The project is funded by the Big Lottery Fund. These funds are used to help pay for tools and extra training if they need it.
What I think about the people who work here, they're non-judgmental, they have empathy, they're congruent, so they're real, so they don't see you for what you've done, they just see you as a person.
They target vulnerable groups of people who wouldn't get the opportunity in the real world. St Giles picks up on these people and gives them a second chance.
St Giles Trust is somewhere where to come. They do help you out. They've helped me get back on the right road to move forward. So make an appointment, turn up.